Hi there, welcome to the TWC Home Improvement podcast. My name's Joseph Heaton, I'm one of the directors at TWC.
I'm Andrew Hill, I'm also a director at TWC. TWC is a local family-run business in Swindon. We've got a fantastic 5,000 square foot showroom just off of Athena Avenue. Used to be the old George White's building. And we've also got a lovely pop-up showroom at Millets Farm, which is a lovely sort of farm place out towards Abingdon, isn't it?
Yeah, and very much so. What we wanted to do with this podcast is we're very, very passionate about getting feedback from customers. We want to hear about it, good, bad and indifferent. And one of the things that customers are often coming back to us and saying is that it would be great if they could go somewhere and access some information without necessarily having to go through the rigmarole of getting a quote and speaking to an expert and everything like that. If they could just go somewhere and get some information about the various things that we do, whether that be planning permission, whether that be security, whether that be condensation on their windows.
Yeah, I think what was quite important for us is, one of the reasons for opening the showrooms was so customers could actually see the products. We are aware the industry that we're in is sometimes likened to parking wardens. We're seen in the same light sometimes.
Yeah, I think we're somewhere between parking wardens and solicitors in terms of mistrust.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for us it's important for customers to be able to get the questions answered. They might be at the start of their journey where they don't necessarily want to visit, they want to just get some access. And I do know from working in the industry and looking at competitors' websites, which we do often, information often is hidden, it's clouded, it's all about trying to get someone round to give you a quote and not give you any information. So for me, doing this type of thing, giving you the answers so you don't have to contact us, you don't even have to ring us, you don't have to do anything, you can get the answers to your questions without having any contact with TWC.
Absolutely, yeah. The website that we have, the showroom, they're all designed to try and give people information, but actually people need to feel comfortable to get that information in the best way that they see fit. And if listening to this podcast, we're going to obviously make a series and we're going to have regular updates of various different subjects. So therefore, if anyone out there does have any ideas or any questions, they might think they're silly questions or they might have already been covered or whatever it might be, get back to us, feedback to us on our social media channels, because we really are interested in maximising the reach to most people.
Yeah, definitely. And if you do go on our social medias, you will see thousands upon thousands of videos of my business partner Joe. He loves a video. He sees this as another opportunity to really get into stardom.
Well, at the end of the day, we filmed a video, one-off video in the showroom, and the demand was great. So we just had to keep filming more and more and more. Yes. So I think the next stage was, well, you've always said a podcast would be better for me.
Yes, well, you've always had a face for radio. I've always said that. I don't know who will actually listen to this.
I mean, my mum doesn't say I've got a face for radio, to be fair.
She will be the only listener hybrid.
Yeah, what we're going to try and do is really just maximise the information that we get out there. We're going to try and do it in a way where we inject our own personality into it.
Not too much.
Very much the way we've run the business, and the ethos within the company is that we work hard, but we also have some fun doing it. We've got plenty of staff members that have been with us from the very beginning, and they've grown and evolved with the company, and they inject their own personality into it as well, and we love that.
Yeah, and you can see that with the low turnover of staff. The industry, with the industry that we're in, generally does have quite a high turnover of staff. If you look at some of the national companies, they do. With us, we've really tried to make it a family. Team TWC is often what we'll use, as corny as that sounds.
Absolutely, yeah. So for me, as I said, we're going to do regular updates. We're going to talk about lots of different subject matter, and hopefully people can dip in and dip out, and take what they want out of these podcasts.
And that can be anything from the locks, the handles, the planning permission, the building regulations. That we're going to try and cover as much as we possibly can. If you do have any ideas or anything that you'd like to know more about, please contact us on our social media with our team behind the scenes there, and we'd be more than happy to record something else for you.
Absolutely, and we're going to have some guest speakers over the coming weeks and months, kind of experts in their field, talking about different options and different materials we use and why we use them and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, leaders in their field, some of these companies, from ultra frame to conservatory outlets. So I'm really excited to get them in and let them speak and really explain to everybody why the products are so good and why we believe that we offer the greatest product on the market at the moment with the best guarantee of 20 years, so that'll be quite good.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And I think what's really important to say as well is, as I said, we're doing the podcast in order that people can digest the information in different ways, and they don't feel that they've got to come in and see us and bits and pieces like that. But we will stress, we are a local family-run company. We would love you to pick up the phone. We'd love you to pop into the showroom, have a little wander around. We'll have a cup of tea with you, and we're more than happy to come to anyone's home to work them out a price. It's a completely free, non-obligation quote. However you want to digest it is entirely up to you.
Yeah, agreed. And I think it's important for us to have so many different ways of the customers getting the information. You can have a visit, you can come to the showroom, you can download the brochures on the website, you can listen to our podcast. We'd still love to see you, and I think face to face is get to know us a bit better and see what we really like.
TWC, the Home Improvement Podcast, help and advice on different ways to improve your home
With a little bit of fun along the way.